Harry Maguire, once hailed as the most expensive defender in English football, has faced an extraordinary fall from grace. From being a key player for Leicester City to becoming a meme sensation for Manchester United, Maguire's career has taken a drastic turn. Once a symbol of promise, he now grapples with a series of unfortunate mistakes that have left both fans and critics questioning how he went from a top talent to a liability. When Manchester United splashed out a staggering £80 million for Maguire, they were hoping to secure a reliable center-back. However, his performances haven't matched the price tag. Mistakes on the pitch, including some truly bizarre moments, have made his tenure at the club a painful experience. One unforgettable incident involved an aerial duel with teammate Paul Pogba, where Maguire nearly took Pogba's ear off, making the error even more memorable. These clumsy moments have turned into jokes among United fans, and it's hard to watch, especially when considering the potential he once had. Maguire's career wasn't always filled with criticism, however. He rose to prominence at Leicester City, where he became a key part of their defense. Though he wasn't the fastest, his intelligence, composure, and technical ability made him stand out. In his 76 appearances for Leicester, he scored 5 goals and contributed 3 assists. His discipline was remarkable too, with just 1 red card and 15 yellow cards in over 6,700 minutes of football. He wasn't just strong and fearless. Maguire was also a ball-playing defender, making him a perfect fit for the modern game. His impressive performances eventually caught the eye of bigger clubs, with both Manchester United and Manchester City interested in him after the 2018 World Cup. Maguire's performances for England, including a stellar showing in the quarterfinals, boosted his stock, and Leicester knew they could demand a high price. After being offered £65 million by both Manchester clubs, Leicester rejected City's bid and held firm on their asking price. United eventually paid a record-breaking £80 million for Maguire, making him the most expensive defender in football history. United's defense in 2018-19 had been porous, and Maguire seemed like the ideal solution to their defensive woes. His debut season was a bright spot, as he played every game and helped United's defense become one of the best in the league. Maguire was solid in his left-sided center-back role, where his leadership, aerial dominance, and aggression stood out. He was even appointed as Manchester United's captain after just a few months, a bold move given United's typical preference for long-serving, experienced players. By 2021, Maguire was at the peak of his career. He played a pivotal role in England's run to the Euro 2020 final, showing remarkable consistency at the back. However, things began to unravel in the following seasons. Mistakes started creeping into his game, and his form deteriorated. By 2021 to 2022, he had become a figure of ridicule, with every game seemingly bringing a new viral clip of his mishaps. Own goals, misplaced passes, and poor positioning became regular features of his performances. The statistics painted a grim picture for Maguire, with Manchester United conceding 57 goals during the 2021 to 2022 season, their worst defensive record in over 40 years. Though United's managerial instability and constant changes didn't help, Maguire's decline was undeniable. Despite hopes for a fresh start in the 2022 to 2023 season, things only worsened. Maguire, still wearing the captain's armband, found himself at the heart of United's defensive struggles. He was responsible for several high-profile mistakes, including a disastrous own goal in the Europa League quarterfinals and another horrific performance against Leicester City. In a heavy loss to Liverpool at Old Trafford, Maguire was at fault for multiple goals, and his form had become so erratic that it seemed like his career at United was nearing its end. So, how did it all go wrong? Maguire's confidence seemed to collapse, and with it, his performances. Despite his past as a dependable player, Maguire struggled under the pressure, making unforced errors on a regular basis. His physical limitations, such as his lack of pace, became more apparent. While he used to make up for this with smart positioning, even that began to falter. His decision-making became questionable, and moments like the time he tackled his own teammate during a match against Tottenham were almost comical, if they weren't so painful to watch. One of the significant issues for Maguire has been his struggles with positioning, especially during set pieces, where focus is key. His habit of losing his marker led to numerous goals being conceded. He also made more errors leading to shots on goal than any other outfield player in the Premier League during the 2020 to 2021 season. While some of Maguire's struggles can be attributed to goalkeeper David De Gea's limitations as a sweeper keeper, the defensive issues were still largely down to Maguire's declining form. Another contributing factor to Maguire's downturn in form was the infamous incident in Greece in 2020, where he was involved in a brawl and faced an assault charge. Before this, he was a leader and a rock in United's defense. But the assault charge seemed to shake his confidence, and the assured defender fans once knew was nowhere to be seen afterward. In addition to the on-field struggles, Maguire's mental state has clearly been affected by the immense pressure. The abuse he received during the 2021 to 2022 season was overwhelming. A study revealed that he was one of the most abused players on social media, receiving nearly 9,000 abusive tweets. This online abuse was mirrored by fans in the stands, where Maguire was booed during matches, even by Manchester United supporters. His decline, from a promising player to a figure of ridicule, has been a painful journey. Now, with new manager Ruben Amorim at the helm, the future of Harry Maguire at Manchester United is uncertain. The club is looking to rebuild its defense, and Maguire's recent performances have put his place in jeopardy. Unless he can somehow rediscover the form that made him a star, his time at United could soon come to an end. Football is a ruthless world where failure to perform often results in being replaced. And for Maguire, the writing seems to be on the wall. However, there is still a glimmer of hope for him. If Maguire can regain the confidence and composure that made him one of the Premier League's top defenders, there's a chance he could turn things around. But the pressure is immense, and time is running out. For now, Maguire's story is one of immense talent lost to a series of mistakes, and his future at Manchester United remains uncertain.